Tequila.
All right. And was your ability to operate the motor vehicle impaired due to the consumption of that alcohol? And if so, in what way?
Judge Wilson wastes no time as probation violations and missed sobriety link blows put Wilson's freedom at risk. The defense blames exhaustion and work schedules, but the judge reminds everyone jail remains possible. One wrong answer could change everything in seconds. Subscribe now for more courtroom breakdowns and moments daily.
President Wilson, Jr.
So we have multiple charges here of failure to comply with probation, and they failed to blow into the Sobriety Link device on March 19, 21, 23, and 24. How is he going to proceed?
Now, I thought we'll think you'll get this time. We've talked about everything.
As I understand, these were late blows.
Your Honor, I talked to Mr. Wilson about this, and obviously you see his schedule in front of you. He did make on the 2 p.m. blows, he's telling me he thinks he just fell asleep and missed those. On the 2 a.m. blows, he was at work. He provided a 4 o'clock specimen, he provided a noon specimen, and from his memory, he thinks he might have blew late on one of them, but that's his recollection.
All right. We talked about this at sobriety court this morning a little bit. The probation officer was here, and my understanding was it was just not submitting the timely blows. I'm going to go ahead and take it, the plea, as though that was the case. If you plead guilty here, this would be 4 technical violations. You could have your probation revoked, and you could be incarcerated for up to 93 days. Do you understand that?
Yep. Yes.
All right. And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Your name, please.
Madeline Marcus, probation.
First one today for her, right?
First one? Yeah, first one.
All right. So my understanding is he just submitted, he didn't blow into these timely, right?
Correct. So the first 2 counts 1 and 2 that are listed, he did blow late. So they were, I believe, 40 minutes late and 48 minutes late. Counts 3 and 4, he did not make up those blows.
All right. So do you understand all the charges here?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to ask you, can you understand if you plead guilty, you're giving up all of these rights on the advice of rights? True?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Sparrow, I do have a new appearance from you, do I not?
I will get you one. I did not follow it.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to do that here. Would you hand him one, Sadie? All right, to the charge that you failed to blow into your sober link on March the 19th at 8 p.m. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Did you fail to blow into your sober link on March 19th at 8 p.m.?
Yes.
Count 2 that you failed to blow into your sober link on March the 21st at 8 p.m. How do you plead?
Guilty.
You failed to do that.
Yes.
Count 3 that you failed to blow in your sober link on March 23rd at 8 a.m. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Count 4 that you failed to blow in your sober link at 8 a.m. on March the 24th. How do you plead?
Guilty.
All right. And did you fail to blow into your sober link at 8 a.m. on March the 23rd as well as 8 a.m. on March the 24th?
No.
I'm asking, did you fail to do that?
Yes.
All right. And then you did not blow into the sober link on the 19th at 8 or the 21st at 8 p.m., correct?
Correct.
All right. Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Plea is accepted to those 4 counts. Okay. Did he blow into the sober link on the 23rd at all?
He did. Yep.
How much longer after 8 a.m.?
He did it again, so 4 hours later was the noon.
How about on the 24th?
Same with that.
Noon?
Noon.
All right. Anything?
Your Honor, speaking with Mr. Wilson here, he has throughout this process, he's changed his work schedule. That is an adjustment. On the PM blows, I think he just fell asleep early. That being said, he's taken some safeguards. He He now has his phone alarm set for the different 5 minutes before each blow of the day. He's now using a smartwatch, which will vibrate, which he wasn't using before for when he has his at work. He's also got the Alexa set on his house to where it'll tell him that it's, 7:55 or, 3:55. That being said, oh, and on one of these also, one of the 8 p.m.s, he provided a urine sample this morning, as part of his drug drops. Your Honor, if this was a situation where,
I don't disagree.
if this was a situation where I think he was trying to
Right.
game the system and he drank, I would have a much different argument.
I got it. All right.
I would ask you to continue to allow him for him.
Anything?
I messed up. I wasn't trying to beat the court or anything. Just
No, you just have to be a little bit more diligent, okay? 4 hours community service by April 21 and $50 in costs. You can pay that by April 21, okay? All right.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much. All right, so this was the beginning of your career there, Ms. Raptis,
Yeah.
right? All right, thank you.
Does he need to go to probation? Say, Your Honor, he should just go.
No,
I consider.
yeah. Okay, good luck.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Haupt. Dustin Lee Haupt. 2-6-8-4-1-0-5-7. Your name?
Justin, how?
Where were you?
I was at the wrong court. I have a ticket in Canton for an overweight ticket for work, and I took off out to Canton and thought that was where I needed to be. And by the time I got back here, it was already too late. I missed it.
All right. I don't remember. Did you have a lawyer before, or did you waive your right to a lawyer? This is an anti-blight case.
Yeah, this is the one you recommended that I talk to the prosecutor.
Well, I mean, if you want a lawyer, I'm going to give you a lawyer.
Yeah, I need to talk to the prosecutor.
Okay, but listen, I'm talking about a defense lawyer. Do you want a defense lawyer to represent you?
Yeah,
He waived an attorney last time, Judge.
Okay, so if you want a lawyer, I'll still give you one. If not, I'll just send you to the prosecutor to talk about this.
yeah, I'm just talking to the prosecutor.
Okay, so you don't want a lawyer. I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm just asking.
Adriana Villegas faces serious drunk driving consequences after admitting she drank beers, tequila shots, and crashed after hitting a curb. Prosecutors dropped the super drunk charge, but the judge still carefully explains every right she waives before accepting the impaired driving plea in court today, without hesitation whatsoever that morning.
I'll tell you what, I'll send you to the prosecutor. If you change your mind between now and the time he comes and gets you, just come on back in and I'll give you a lawyer, okay? All right, thank you. That's Eli, isn't it? How you doing? I've been wondering when you were coming in. You don't need to you can come in the back with us. I'm just saying, when you're coming in here, you're fine. All right, Villegas. Adriana Giselle Villegas, 2-6-8-4-0-3-2-1. Good morning, Ms. Aycock. Your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Leslie Aycock on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Villegas, who's present to my right. Can you please state your name for the court this morning?
Adriana Villegas.
All right, so you met with the prosecutor. The prosecutor is going to dismiss the super drunk charge, and your client is going to plead to operating while impaired. True?
Correct, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty to that charge, the possible penalties are up to 300 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service. Court costs are all those 4 points. Your license will be suspended or revoked in accordance with your record. And your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to testify at a trial. If you choose not to testify, if it goes to trial, that silence would not be held against you. You can testify at a trial if you so choose. You do have the right at a trial to question their witnesses, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in your own witnesses. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
By pleading guilty here, though, you're waiving your right to a trial of any kind, jury or judge. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, to the charge of operating while visibly impaired, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Woodhaven on Western or Ford Lane in Woodhaven at 2:50 in the morning on January 10 of 26?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you drink alcohol prior to that? And if so, what did you drink and how much?
Yes, I did. And I had 2 beers, 1 margarita, and 2 shots.
2 shots of what?
Tequila.
All right. And was your ability to operate the motor vehicle impaired due to the consumption of that alcohol? And if so, in what way?
Um, yes, Your Honor. In in the way that I hit a curb on the way out, and then it caused my car to break down.
You think you did that at least in part because of your alcohol consumption?
Yes.
Ms. Aycock, was this a blood draw or an intoxilizer?
Intoxilizer, Your Honor.
All right. You stipulate that the results of 0.175 were accurate.
Yes, we stipulate.
Are you on probation or parole right now, Ms. Vajegas?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
I'm going to accept your guilty plea to operating while impaired. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the super drunk. I'm going to refer you for a screening and assessment. You're going to be screened and assessed today. So I'm going to ask you to come to the courthouse. You'll go to probation. You'll fill out a questionnaire and you'll be interviewed, and then you'll come back for sentencing. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's pick out a sentence date. Heather, what do you have for me?
Any interest in court to school on April 30th?
Where's that one at?
Trenton High School.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
this,
Your Honor, I'm going to be in Wayne County Circuit Court in front of Judge Wanda Evans that morning. I would not be available.
what time is that at?
9 a.m. Me?
Yeah.
From 9 a.m.
All
And
right.
that's court to school time. So we could do April 15th at 8:30.
April 15th at 8:30. Okay.
Yes, as
Is-
long as the court's aware. I do have a felony, a circuit court Zoom hearing at 9, so I might kind of be bouncing back and forth.
Yeah,
That's
let's
okay.
just set another day. I don't need this to be on a Woodhaven docket day, Heather. Why don't we set it on a Monday? There's no
Okay.
restitution, so
Do you want to do the April 20th? That's a landlord tenant day, but you want to put it in on that day?
or the 13th at 8:30. What's your choice?
I'm not available the 13th. The 20th, I'm open in the morning.
You are open
On the 20th, correct.
April 20th at 8:30, okay?
Thank
And
you, Your Honor.
And you can come on up here now, ma'am. Okay, good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hurtado. Evan Samuel Hurtado, file number 26W841254A. Your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Greg Boulahanis, P36431, on behalf of Evan Hurtado. Could you
Mr.
please introduce
Hurtado,
yourself?
your name, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, Evan Hurtado.
All right, so this is going to be a plea. I'm sorry, your client pled guilty to operating while impaired. He was referred for a screening and assessment. Have you had a chance to review the report with him, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Yes, I have, and there's no material additions, corrections, or deletions. Just very brief elocution, Your Honor.
Sure, go ahead.
Your Honor, I just want to make the court aware that Mr. Hurtado is working full-time. He's employed full-time, and he's also attending school for global chain management. And so he's been pretty busy. He's already done as a proactive measure before the sentencing. He's done a alcohol drug awareness class to help get ahead of this. So I ask the court to adopt the recommendation of the court probation.
Anything you'd like to say, Mr. Hurtado?
No, Your Honor.
Why do I get the feeling when I read this report that you're underachieving? Maybe it's just me. You went to UAD Jesuit and you graduated, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you've gotten yourself in trouble now twice in a very short period of time. An MDOP, 1,000 or more, but less than 20. Right?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's a felony. You're on height of probation for that. And then you're in there and you're driving drunk and you got alcohol in the car and you got tobacco in the car and you're only 20 years old. It's time to kind of grow up here, young man. Look at me, please. I'm dead serious about what I'm telling you. You can't be doing this. You don't want to ruin your life before you get started here. 12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substances. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. I'm not gonna make the testing just monthly. I'm gonna make it bi-weekly for 3 months, then monthly for 3, then on demand. Kratom, poppy seed, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation.
Judge Wilson's final warning to Evan Hurtado feels personal, because the court sees potential slipping away through reckless choices. Strict probation, alcohol bans, and constant testing now control his future, proving one mistake can reshape an entire life overnight. Like, comment, and subscribe for more courtroom stories and legal drama.